preparing to live stream the meeting. Might already be on. There it goes. Looks like we're coming up. Fantastic. Uh, YouTube folks, uh, thanks for being here. Usually I go over to Facebook, but Facebook wasn't streaming this morning, so I moved over to YouTube. I'm actually thinking about making YouTube the go-to thing because, it's got the chat right here on the right side, and I can see the screen, and everything seems to work out well. The big announcement today, and, I was trying to make this specifically for my power sports and marine customers. I actually had an appointment scheduled for a meeting today on Zoom. And when the other person didn't show up for the meeting, I thought, well, I don't want to waste this time. I want to make sure I do something productive. And I'm going to be covering this book at 3 o'clock today, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right? So if you're on the East Coast, that's 6 o'clock at night for you. But 3 o'clock today, I want to be covering Seeing the Big Picture by Kevin Cope. This is an awesome opportunity. Kevin Cope runs a company called Acumen Learning. Acumen Learning is a real leader in business about telling businesses how to monitor, how to grade their company and grow their company. That's what he does, right? Acumen Learning, that's what they do. Executives, Fortune 500s, Fortune 50 companies, right? Well, I met Kevin last year at an event. We hit it off. We got along really well. We've stayed in touch. And Kevin's given me permission to cover this book today in one of my book sessions. So if you remember, like over the last month and a half, I covered Leadership from John C. Maxwell. We went through all 12 chapters, and it was kind of a long, drawn-out session. This session, as I agreed with Kevin, is a one-time only deal. So it's going to be today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You want to go to mañananomas.com. That's my website, mañananomas.com. And you're going to see right in the main menu, it's going to say Seeing the Big Picture. You click on that, and that's going to open up a Zoom portal, and you're going to get to join the Zoom call as I discuss Seeing the Big Picture live and in person. You'll be able to interact and all that kind of stuff. The reason that I think that this is so important and why it's so important to do right now is, right now with the COVID crisis and, the economy kind of doing a little bit of flip-flopping around, you're essential, you're not essential. What do you do with your people? Can you train your people? Do you furlough your people? Like what's the game plan, right? And a lot of folks don't really have a game plan. They're kind of figuring things out. And so I wanted to make sure that I took the time that A, read the book, B, got in touch with the author on behalf of you guys and got permission to share it. And I think that is huge. Now, remember, they have a company that teaches all this stuff. They have a program that teaches all this stuff. So for them to allow me to do this with you, that's huge. So join me today, 3 o'clock. If you're in business, if you are higher up in a business, if you're mid-level management in a business, if you're working the shipping dock at a business, there's value in this book for you. It's really well written. It's pretty dang straightforward. And I've got a plan to get us through the meat of it in this one session. And, if it's something that you're interested in, if you're the owner of a company and you're like, I really need more of this. Like, I really need to know, this is the stuff they don't teach in college. This is the stuff they don't teach in high school, right? This is stuff. And so when you get it, if you go, man, I want more of that. Well, I'll get you in touch with Kevin Cope and the guys at Acumen Learning. And, I'm going to share the phone number and the websites and all that kind of stuff during the session. So the main thing is 3 o'clock p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time, go to mañananomas.com, click on Seeing the Big Picture, and I'll see you in there. Man, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a great session. And I'm really looking forward to maybe seeing some folks sign in and interact during the live. So I think that's it. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you this afternoon. Bye-bye.